How's it going, everybody? It's Anthony's Bake Show again. Today we're going to do some homemade fudge. Except for it's going to be a little different. We're going to do some homemade chocolate coffee fudge, okay? So first off, we're going to need 8 tablespoons of butter. You want to go ahead and put your oven on medium heat. Then we're going to need, sorry, I'm going to bring you with me to get the recipe. I write all this down before I do all this, so I have it. Then we're going to need half a cup of sugar. So, nope, it's perfect. Half a cup of sugar. Half a cup of brown sugar. Fresh brown sugar. I've been buying everything I need to do some baking. Doing a lot more baking here lately. So half a cup of brown sugar. How's it going, Trina? Making some homemade fudge. You know, it's that time of year. People like fudge around Christmas. Half a cup of brown sugar. Then we need a pinch of salt. So, pinch of salt. Then we need half a cup of milk. Should be good. Okay. Now we want to mix this up. Kind of cook it, mix it, blend it. Same thing. Get your butter melted, but you want to mix it up, and you want to do this for about 6 minutes. So we're going to stir on it for about 6 minutes, let it all melt. You're supposed to bring it to a rolling boil, which should happen on medium heat in about 6 minutes. Continuously stirring. Don't stop stirring it. You know, sometimes you wait to stir, but no. We're going to continuously stir it. Our next ingredients are going to be, after it's all melted and boiling, you want to get everything going first. There's 2 parts to this process. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and, the reason this is going to be different is because I've got a way to make it to where I can infuse some of my CBD, okay? This is CBD coffee. It's HempWorks brand coffee. It's instant coffee, and I'm going to need a tablespoon of it, which is basically 1 pack. First off, we're going to put in half of the pack. Make sure we get it all to stir together. Some of the recipes I've looked for call for Maxwell House or something else, but I'm using the coffee that the instant coffee that I drink, which is my HempWorks coffee. Pack comes with 24 packets, so you get 24 cups. Breaks down to about $2.30 a cup. If you do just the coffee, you know, you add your own sugar and things. But I also have, sorry about the cabinet, HempWorks cream, which is my CBD cream. I add it in with every cup of coffee that I drink, whether it be the instant coffee or if I use the Keurig to make a cup of coffee. I add in my creamer. It's mocha creamer. It tastes pretty good. You got to add a little bit extra sugar if you want your coffee sweet, which sometimes I take it sweet, sometimes I don't. Okay, this is all breaking down the way it's supposed to, but it needs to do more than break down. We need to get it to boil and be a rolling boil. I don't know if very many bakers have been on here or very many bakers know about it, but a rolling boil, you know, it gets up, starts boiling really, really good. Okay, so it's starting to boil now. As I said, we got to keep continuing to stir it. Hello, Audie. How are you doing? Making some homemade fudge for Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Okay. As this is going, I gotta dry out my cup so I can add the rest of my dry ingredients and not have it sticking to the bottom. Okay, we're boiling. It's not a rolling boil yet, so we just gotta keep continuing to let it boil. Oh, looks like it's starting to though. Awesome. Coming along right nice. Okay, we're gonna need half a cup of cocoa. I got Hershey's cocoa, you know, best stuff in the world. Hi, Miss Hopkins. Making some homemade fudge, coffee fudge. Now it's rolling. There yet? Nope. Like I said, 6 minutes is what you want it to cook at. And there's our half cup of cocoa. Go ahead and stir this up a little more. And I'm going to show you, this is what I mean by rolling boil. Okay? So it's got to do that for about 6 minutes. Once that gets there, then we'll go ahead and we'll add our cocoa. And we'll have to add some convectioner sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So I think we've been doing about 4, maybe 5 minutes. So we're going to let it go a little bit, another minute or 2. Am I right? I don't know. I can't even see how long this feed's been going. Anybody tell me how long I've been doing this so far? Just trying to get y'all to interact with me. If not, it's cool. I think I've been on here about 4 minutes. So we're going to give it another 2 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead. Then I need, that's not my convectioner sugar. This is. So, got the sugar. Okay. We're going to pull it off the heat. Add our cocoa, half cup of cocoa. Then we need 2 cups of convectioner sugar. Basically powdered sugar, you know. Almost there. Almost. Okay, that should be enough. Thank you so much. Okay, so, nope, not there yet. A little bit more. 2 cups of powdered sugar. We're going to go ahead and put the rest of our instant coffee in. And by the way, this Hempworks coffee is great. I love it. Okay, then we're going to mix it all together. Once I start getting it mixed together, I'll go ahead and add in my teaspoon of vanilla. Now, before you go doing all this, you should probably take an 8-inch square pan, put aluminum foil in the bottom of it, grease the aluminum foil, whether you use cooking spray or you use just regular Crisco grease. It doesn't matter. If you use the Crisco grease, though, I wouldn't say using a lot. Okay, this is coming along just fine. Gotta stir until it's completely melted, no lumps. Which looks like it might take a minute because, like usual, I don't use a mixer. I don't think enough love goes into what you're baking with the mixer. So let me just go ahead and break out my trusty whisk. Been getting into a lot of groups, new groups here lately. Outdoors groups. I got into a put down the dope group just because I want to be here for people. Somebody needs somebody, I want to let them know that I'll be here for them to talk to if they need somebody to talk to. I'm looking into good job, baby girl. Looking into oops, turn the heat off because we don't need it no more. Okay, we're almost there. So, teaspoon of vanilla. You know me, like I said before, I'm using a regular spoon. Even though I did find the plastic teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Stir that in there. Get it mixed up. I'll show you what we look like when we're done. Hey Kylie, do me a favor. Come here and grab me the grease out of the fridge. I need it right now. The grease out of the fridge. Right in the door in that top, that right there, in that silver packet.
Right here?
Yep. Okay, this is looking, whoa! Okay, show you what it looks like in a minute, and then I'm going to prepare my pan. Okay, here we go. Now, this is what our mix is going to look like. All broke up, no clumps. Hope everybody's seen that. I can't tell. There we go. Yeah, that's what it's going to look like. I'll melt it all mixed together. I'm going to take my pan. And basically what I do with this stick of grease is I'll just go around the sides. Oops. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea to be like that. You just coat the bottom, coat the top, coat the sides, coat the bottom. Put a hole in my aluminum foil. It'll be alright though. Okay, and then we're going to take our mix and we're going to dump it in our pan. I don't know how most people think about it, but whenever I went to grandma's or I go to families for Christmas, there's always a thing of fudge sitting around, right? Well, I just showed everybody how to make their own homemade fudge with a few simple ingredients, really easy to do, really messy. Sorry about that. Go ahead, make sure I got it all out. Almost. Okay, go ahead and spread it out on the bottom of your pan. Make sure it's all level and even, which I'll show you an easy way to do that in just a second. Okay, so to make sure it's all even, you take your pan and drop it a couple times. Just spread it all out evenly. Hi cousin, make some homemade fudge. Once you get it all set up, wow, I can taste the coffee in it. Take it, you want to either let it set out at room temperature for 2 hours. Sorry about the light. Or you want to put it in the refrigerator for an hour. Make it set up a little faster. So I'll come back to you guys about 1, 2 o'clock. Let you know what it looks like when it's done. And if you got any questions or you'd like to try Hempworks coffee or cream or anything, hit me up. Let me know. I'm here for your help. I promise. Have a good day, everybody.